Hello, my dear viewers. My name is Mukanua Gaido, and this is my YouTube channel. And this is the channel whereby we educate, we motivate, and we inspire. Welcome so much. Before we get into today's video, please feel free to subscribe, comment, share. And you can see behind me here we have eggs. That means we are going to learn more about poultry farming. I've traveled all the way to Kajiado County, deep inside Korompoi village, and without further ado, I would like to introduce our hosts. Karibu sana.
Hello everyone, my name is Peter Munduli. I'm a poultry farmer, and I do indigenous chicken farming. I'm located at Korompoi. So Korompoi is in Kajiado, and I'm very sure that today we will learn a lot. Thank you.
Peter, what motivated you to start poultry farming?
Thank you very much for your question. And okay, raising chicken is not complicated. Nilianza ukulima wa kuku 3 years ago. That is in 2018 December. And I learned that the growth of chicken from chick to maturity is normally just 7 months. So I started doing this farming, and before even the 7th month, the cocks or jogos, they normally mature at 5th month. The 5th month. So by 5th month you have started making your cash. If you want to do the Kenyan egg business, then you must plan to take probably 7 months, and that's why now after selling the cocks, then after 2 months, then we start collecting eggs. And I thought that to be a very good business to do, and I started. So far, I have seen good things, and I haven't seen bad things. So, and that's why in 3 years, I have been there just doing this poultry farming.
Maybe to our viewers who is interested, mwenye anataka kuanzisha kufuga kuku, how much do we need? Inahitaji a lot of capital or any amount that somebody has?
Thank you very much. A very good question. Now it depends on many people, many individual. There are those that normally start with like 5 chicken. They start with 4 hens and 1 jogo, and they proceed on well, because after starting with 4 hens and just 1 cock or 1 jogo, then he is able to multiply the chicken. In 1 year, that person will be having a lot of chicken, and he only started with 4 hens and 1 jogo. Now there are those that normally prefer to start with 10k. 10k will just buy 100 chicks, and now with 100 chicks he will raise the 100 chicks to maturity, and in 7 months he will be having 100 chicken. So to start poultry farming, it doesn't require a lot. So if you have, kama uko na nyumba ya kuku, then haihitaji pesa mingi. Na tena, as we do the advice, huwa tuna advise watu wakaweze kuweka kujenga vibanda vya kuku ambazo hazitatumia a lot of cash. zile ambazo zitatumia pesa kidogo za mabati, and then they can begin the poultry farming. So you can start with a few chicken and multiply those chicken to a very huge number, or you can start with the chicks and then you raise the chick to mature chicken. And the process isn't hard, but what is required is the knowledge on how to do it.
Thank you so much for at least we are learning something. What are the advantages? Ni nini umeona uzuri wa kulea kuku so far, because you have experience of 3 years. Unaweza advise mtu aje kwa sababu umepata uzuri wa kuku, wa kufuga kuku, and that's why you are continuing now, this being the 3rd year, na sidhani anajua ya kwamba bado unaendelea kufuga. What are the advantages, please?
In poultry farming, there are a lot of advantages. Now, for example, in this farming, this chicken do not require a lot of let's say a lot of cash, a lot of capital when you start. Then at the month of, let's say 5th month, you have started disposing the jogos, umeanza kuuza majogoo. And when selling these jogos, then you can be able to raise other chicken with that money that you are getting from the cocks, the selling of the cock. Advantages are so many, because we also have the manure that are being collected from the chicken, and this manure are normally sold, very highly sold. So they are normally sold. So apart from the eggs and the meat, and there are also things like manure that are being collected from chicken, and they also make a lot of cash. And in this business, we also have chicks. Chicks is also another source of money, whereby if you have 100 hens or 200 hens, then you are collecting a lot of eggs. Then these eggs, you can take them to hatchery. Once you take them to hatchery, then you'll be able to have a lot of chicks. Then you can start selling the chicks. And for us, we do that because we also have the knowledge, we have our breeders, and we benefit from all those corners.
Thank you so much for that, Peter. And I've seen watu wengi ambao wameanzisha mradi wa kuku, but it reaches a point whereby unasikia kuna msimu ambao unafika na unasikia kwamba farmer anasema alikuwa ameanza mradi wa kufuga kuku, lakini kuku wote wamekufa. What is your advice to that kind of a farmer?
A very good question. Now, before you do anything, let me just say that for chicken, the life of a chicken is very near. Haiko mbali. So, kuku kukufa ni dakika tu moja tu, and then kuku zimekufa. Now, zile vitu ambazo ningependa the farmers to know, there are a lot of challenges that are there that are involved in chicken farming, and probably I will talk about 5 of them, and these 5 are normally the major. Number 1, the source of your chicken. If you are not keen about the source of your chicken, then you buy them, and then ikifika kesho zimekufa zote, because where you are sourcing your chicken is not a good source. Those chicken zinakuja zikiwa na magonjwa, so zinakuja zinakufa. So we normally advise that your source, the source of your chicken, should be a place whereby that place is well known, is a company, na ziko mingi sana ambazo zinajulikana. So that is one of the problems that farmers normally come across. Number 2 is normally what we call the biosecurity factor. What is biosecurity? Ni ile sasa muingiliano sasa ya watu na wanyama katika farm yako. Human being and animals are the carriers of chicken diseases. So when you allow your guest to come and visit the chicken, then wao ndio wanabeba, wanakuja, wanaletea magonjwa kuku. So we normally advise and we normally say that wageni wako si wageni wa kuku. So kuku ziwekwe kando, zijengewe mahali kando, and then kama watu wanakuja kwako, wakuje kwako, waache kwenda kwa kuku. And that's why we normally have some footbath, whereby if it is a compulsory that those people have to go to where the chicken are. Biosecurity is very important, because as you build a very good chicken coop, whereby even dogs won't be able to venture there. Mbwa huwa zinabeba vitu mingi sana, paka zinabeba vitu mingi sana, zinapeleka huko. So you have to make sure that umejenga mzuri, umeweka chain link such that your chicken are excluded from other activities in that homestead. Si ati mahali tu mnakaa hapo ndipo kuku zinakaa, zitaokota a lot of diseases from that place. So that's why ukienda mahali kwingi na wanasema ya kwamba kuku zao zimekufa, unapata ya kwamba kuna hiyo muingiliano ya kuku na watu na hakuna jinsi ya kujikinga. If you come here, you even need to wash your hands with sanitizer. You need to sanitize even your hands, kwa sababu kuna mahali mtaenda na mtaona vifaranga, mtaanza kuzishika. If you have some germs, if you have some pathogens, then you will transfer them to the chicken. So therefore, biosecurity is another factor that farmers must look at. Number 3 is things to do with knowledge. Now, you want to start a poultry farm, chicken keeping, and you do not know even how to handle them. Unaenda unanunua vifaranga 1000 and then unaweka pale, unaanza kuwapea chakula. They do not only survive with food and water. They also require other necessities that they also require. They require things to do with vaccination. They need to be vaccinated. And vaccination has a schedule. How you vaccinate them from day 1 up to the 8th week. So, after doing that, if you do not have the knowledge on how to go about it, let me tell you, you won't be able to run that business. And that's why we normally advise farmers, before you even start chicken farming, just visit a farmer who has been there for some time. That farmer will be able to direct you on how to go about it. You need to know many things about feeding. You need to know many things about vaccination. You need to know many things about how to raise a chick, from chick to grower and then to mature chicken. Number 4, hygiene. Hygiene is also another problem that many farmers are not aware. And hygiene normally affects chicken in this way. Kuna magonjwa mingi sana, specifically a disease known as coccidiosis. Coccidiosis is a disease normally appears or occurs whenever your hygiene is not attended. Whenever the hygiene is very poor, then kuna hiyo shida. Ukishaona kuku zimeanza kuhara damu, then unajua ya kwamba your hygiene is very poor. And when your hygiene is very poor, then kuku zinakufa. And they normally die in large numbers. So what does hygiene tell us? Hiyo nyumba inafaa iwe imekauka, inafaa iwe na beddings. Beddings unaweza tumia sawdust, unaweza tumia hay. You can use a lot of things yenye unaweza kuweka pale. And many people don't have that knowledge that the sawdust yenye unaweka pale ndio ina absorb much of the ammonia that is being produced by the chicken. And ammonia normally affect the chicken such that that ammonia inafanya mpaka kuku ziwe na chronic respiratory diseases, unasikia zinangorota. So those are some of the problem of the hygiene yenye many farmers hufanya. Chicken haina mambo mingi, so cleaning kwa nyumba ya kuku na nini haina mambo mingi, hata kama uko na kuku wangapi. So that shouldn't occur when having chicken. Number 5 is about buying chicken from the market. Unaangalia mtu anapata jogoo mzuri sana, anaona huyu jogoo ni mzuri na ni mbegu mzuri, so unataka ulete hiyo mbegu kwa shamba lako. By so doing unaendea kuku, unachukua kwa market, unakuja hujui hiyo kuku, you don't know the history of that chicken, and then unakuja unamleta kwako. That kuku probably hata mwenye alikuwa anauza kwa sababu huwa anagonjeka sana, so that chicken is a carrier of a lot of diseases. Unaleta kwako, so what you have done, import diseases from somebody's farm, umeleta in your farm, not knowing that hata kwa shamba lako kunafaa kuwe na somewhere known as isolation. Unakuja kwanza, unamleta, unamweka kando, you observe that chicken for probably 2 weeks, unaona behavior zake, ako sawa ama hayuko sawa, and from there you can treat that chicken. Unaweza mpea Newcastle hiyo booster, you can give that chicken liver gen to clean the liver, to make sure that as that chicken joins other chicken atakuwa free from any disease. So ukimleta sasa atakuwa mzuri. So that habit of buying things from the market na kuletea kuku wako, that may not be good. Another thing is about the source of your feeds. Where do you source your feeds? Wengine ni zile chakula rokoroko, zingine zinakuja na pathogens, zinakuja na diseases. Have you ever visited them na ukaona venye wanatengeneza chakula chao? Do they observe some hygiene? Kwa sababu pia wale watu ambao wanafanya ile kazi wanafaa wawe wamevaa vizuri, si kuvaa vibaya and then wanaenda huko chakula chenye kinamwagika chini wanakuja wanaokota, wanaongeza kwa zile wanaweka kwa mangunia. All of those are diseases. So those are some of the factors that make many people suffer. Alinunua kuku zake zilikufa zote. Hope I have answered the question correctly.
Asante sana kwa hayo maelezo Peter. Nilipokuwa naingia nimeona kuku wako na afya sana kwa ufugaji wako wa kuku. Ningependa kuuliza unajimudu aje haswa sana kwa saizi ambapo chakula cha kuku kimepanda bei sana. Una manage aje?
Thank you very much for that question. In this farm, for me, huwa najitengenezea chakula. The prices of feeds has gone so high. Na ukiangalia the kampuni hizi kubwa ambazo zinauza chakula, ile chakula ambayo ni ya kiwango cha juu, hiyo chakula chao huweza kununua, kiko juu sana. I have a lot of chicken such that in one day I can use 1 bag or 2. Meaning that if I have to use 1 bag or 2, takuwa nikitumia 3,000 ya pesa kila siku kulisha kuku zangu. So for me, I have a way of making my own feeds. I'll show you how I do in my making feeds room. In addition to that, huwa nakuza what we call hydroponic fodder. And this hydroponic fodder, I normally give my chicken. They eat a lot of greens. That's why you have seen them, ziko na afya sana. Hasa ukiangalia hata vifaranga ziko na afya sana because of what I normally give them. Huwa tunasema ya kwamba we are what we eat. Kama unakula vibaya, then mwili wako utadhoofika. If you eat quality feed, then mwili wako utaimarika and then you'll be so healthy. Hivyo tu hata kwa kuku. Kuku zangu huwa nalisha a lot of greens. I have kales, spinach kwa shamba langu, ambazo huwa napea pia kuku. So najitengenezea chakula, so that means that I have to minimize the cost of feeding my chicken. I also do hydroponic fodder, and that now substitutes. So kama kuku mzima anafaa kula 140 grams, I feed only 100 grams na chakula commercial feed. Na hii commercial feed mimi nimejitengenezea. So nimenunua only raw material, and then nimetengeneza chakula, and then what I feed them is low budget. Ukiangalia sasa mambo na what I make, hiyo sasa inakuja inajaza the 40%. So naipea hydroponic fodder, and then I give the kales and spinach and so forth. And that's why bado mimi nalisha kuku. Wengi najua walifunga kwa sababu bei ya chakula ilienda juu, lakini mimi bado niko katika hii biashara. Lakini huwa na advise watu, if you would like to do like I do, just come kuja kwangu, and then I will train you on how to make your own feeds. I will train you on how to grow the hydroponic fodder, and then utaenda nyumbani ukiwa mtu ambaye ametosheka, even on poultry farming.
Thank you so much, Peter. Even as maybe we come to a conclusion of this interview today, how can we reach you? Kama mtu angependa maybe kuelewa zaidi kuhusu kuku, kuhusu ufugaji wa kuku, pengine kuna my viewers pale ambao wanahitaji kuanzia huu mradi wa kuku, lakini hawajui jinsi watakavyoanzia, pengine anahitaji mafunzo kidogo, unaweza tuelezea wanaweza kupata vipi tafadhali?
Mimi unaweza nipata kwa YouTube. I have a YouTube channel known as Farmers Point. Na pale utapata a lot of videos, very educative. You will see how to do this poultry farming. You will even see how to make these feeds that I'm talking about. You will even see how to grow the hydroponic fodder and many other. And for them that would like to reach me direct to my number, them that would like to come and visit me and probably run from me direct, then I can give my number, which is 0729 707 737. Let me repeat, 0729 707 737.
Thank you so much, my dear viewers, and to our host here, Peter. I believe tumesoma mengi, and in case maybe there's something that we've left out and you'd like to learn more, please leave a comment down below, and I will also pin his number there, and you will learn much more. So thank you so much, my dear viewers. Please feel free to subscribe, comment, share, and in case you are new into this channel, please comment and share. Thank you so much. Asante sana.